Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a little village nestled among rolling hills and lush green meadows. In this village lived a young boy named Oliver. Oliver had curly brown hair that fell in soft waves around his face and eyes as bright as the morning sun. He lived with his loving parents in a cozy cottage at the edge of the village. Every night, as the stars twinkled in the night sky, Oliver's parents would tuck him into bed and share stories of magical lands and brave heroes. These bedtime stories filled Oliver's heart with wonder and ignited his imagination. He would close his eyes and dream of embarking on grand adventures, just like the heroes in his parents' tales. One evening, as Oliver lay in his warm bed, ready to drift off to sleep, he heard a soft rustling sound coming from outside his window. Curiosity piqued. He tiptoed to the window and peeked outside. To his astonishment, he saw a small creature scurrying in the moonlit garden. It was a tiny mouse with a shimmering silver coat. Its eyes sparkled like tiny stars, and its delicate paws moved with grace and agility. The mouse noticed Oliver and beckoned him to follow. Intrigued, Oliver put on his slippers and silently slipped out of the cottage, tiptoeing after the mysterious mouse. Through the moonlit garden, they ventured, weaving between flower beds and winding paths until they reached a gnarled old tree at the edge of the village. The tree was enormous, its branches stretching high into the night sky like ancient guardians. The mouse scurried up the tree trunk, and Oliver, fueled by anticipation, followed suit. As Oliver climbed higher and higher, the air grew cooler, and a soft breeze whispered through the leaves. Finally, he reached a small hollow nestled in the tree's branches. Inside, he found himself in a cozy little room illuminated by the gentle glow of fireflies. In this enchanted room, Oliver discovered a group of woodland creatures gathered around a flickering fire. There was a wise old owl perched on a branch, a playful squirrel with a fluffy tail, a timid rabbit, and a mischievous raccoon. They all greeted Oliver with warm smiles and invited him to join them around the fire. The wise old owl introduced himself as Professor Whiskers and explained that this hidden realm within the tree was known as the Secret Grove. It was a place where dreams came to life and where imagination thrived. The woodland creatures called it their home, and they welcomed Oliver as an honored guest. For many nights to come, Oliver visited the Secret Grove, where he listened to Professor Whisker's tales of ancient legends and magical creatures. He learned about brave knights who fought fearsome dragons, wise wizards who wielded incredible powers, and kind-hearted fairies who spread joy and enchantment. In the Secret Grove, Oliver's imagination soared. He painted vivid pictures in his mind's eye, conjuring worlds of wonder and excitement. With the help of new friends, he embarked on thrilling quests, exploring hidden caves and unraveling ancient mysteries. One moonlit night, as Oliver sat around the fire with his newfound friends, he shared his own stories. He spoke of a kingdom where kindness reigned supreme, where people lived in harmony with nature, and where dreams were nurtured and celebrated. The woodland creatures listened intently, captivated by Oliver's words. Little did Oliver know that his stories had a profound impact on the Secret Grove and its inhabitants. The magic within the grove began to grow stronger, and the fireflies danced with increased fervor. The trees whispered in delight, and the wind carried Oliver's tales to distant lands. As time passed, Oliver's visits to the Secret Grove became less frequent, but the bond he had formed with the woodland creatures remained strong. He continued to dream of magical adventures and shared his stories with the children of his village, inspiring them to embrace their own imagination and creativity. Years later, when Oliver was a grown man, he returned to the village after traveling the world and experiencing countless real-life adventures. He had become a storyteller, enchanting people with his tales of wonder and inspiring them to believe in the power of dreams. Oliver gathered the children of the village under the old gnarled tree, the same tree that had led him to the Secret Grove all those years ago. He shared his stories, weaving together the magic of the Secret Grove with his own adventures. The children listened with wide eyes, their hearts filled with awe and inspiration. And so, the legacy of the Secret Grove lived on, passed down from generation to generation. It became a place of enchantment, where dreams took flight and where the power of stories brought people together. And whenever the moon shone brightly, the mice of the village would scurry through the gardens, searching for a child with a glimmer in their eyes, ready to guide them on a magical journey to the secret grove. For the secret grove was a place where dreams were nurtured and where the power of imagination knew no bounds. As the stars twinkled above, Oliver and the children laughed and shared stories late into the night. Their voices carried through the village, filling the air with a sense of wonder and magic. And as they finally bid each other good night, the children returned to their beds, their hearts and minds filled with the enchantment of the secret grove. Oliver, too, retired to his cottage, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. He knew that the legacy of the secret grove would continue to live on, inspiring generations to come. And as he closed his eyes, he could almost hear the whispers of the wind, carrying the tales and dreams of the secret grove through the ages. In the quiet of the night, the village slumbered, dreaming of adventures yet to come. And as the dawn broke, the sun's golden rays bathed the land, awakening a world filled with endless possibilities. For in the hearts of the children, and in the tales spun by Oliver, the magic of the secret grove would forever bloom, reminding them that dreams can take flight if you believe in the power of stories and the wonders they hold. And so, dear child, as you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, remember the tale of Oliver and the secret grove. Let it be a reminder that within your own heart and imagination, there lies a world waiting to be explored, a world where dreams come alive and where you can be the hero of your own extraordinary journey. May your dreams be filled with wonder and adventure, and may you always believe in the magic that lies within you. Good night, dear child, and may your slumber be filled with the enchantment of the secret grove. Once upon a time, in a land of eternal sunshine, there lived a young girl named Amelia. Amelia had hair as golden as the sun's rays and eyes as blue as the clearest ocean. She lived in a small cottage by the sea with her loving grandparents, who doted on her every day. Amelia's favorite place in the world was the beach. She loved the feel of the warm sand beneath her toes and the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. Every evening, as the sun began its descent, Amelia and her grandparents would walk along the beach, collecting seashells and watching the vibrant colors of the sunset. One night, as they strolled along the shoreline, a soft, melodic sound reached Amelia's ears. It was a sweet and gentle tune, carried by the ocean breeze. Entranced by the melody, Amelia followed the sound, her feet guiding her to a small cave nestled in the rocks. Cautiously, Amelia stepped inside the cave, her heart filled with curiosity. To her amazement, she found herself in a hidden grotto adorned with shimmering shells and glowing crystals. At the center of the grotto stood a magnificent seashell throne, and seated upon it was a beautiful mermaid with flowing turquoise hair and a tail that shimmered with every color of the sea. The mermaid's name was Marina, and she was the guardian of the ocean's secrets. Seeing Amelia's wide-eyed wonder, Marina smiled and beckoned her closer. "Welcome, little one," she said in a voice as melodic as the waves. "I have been waiting for you." Amelia approached the mermaid with a mixture of excitement and awe. Marina explained that she had sensed Amelia's love for the ocean and her pure heart, and she had chosen her to be the keeper of a very special treasure. With a wave of her hand, Marina summoned a small golden key. "This is the key of dreams," she explained. "It has the power to unlock the gateway to a realm of dreams and imagination. With this key, you can visit extraordinary worlds and embark on incredible adventures." Amelia's eyes widened with wonder as she accepted the key from Marina's outstretched hand. She felt a tingling sensation in her fingertips as the magic of the key coursed through her. "Remember, Amelia," Marina said, her voice gentle but filled with wisdom, "dreams are the doorways to infinite possibilities. With your imagination as your guide, you can create and explore worlds beyond your wildest dreams." Filled with excitement, Amelia thanked Marina for the precious gift and bid her farewell. As she stepped out of the grotto, she felt a surge of anticipation. She knew that her ordinary nights would now be filled with extraordinary adventures. That night, As Amelia nestled in her cozy bed, she clutched the key of dreams tightly. She closed her eyes and imagined a place of enchantment and wonder, a land where talking animals lived, where fairies danced among blooming flowers, and where magic flowed through the air. With a soft click, the key turned in the lock, and Amelia found herself stepping through a swirling portal of light. As she emerged on the other side, she gasped in awe. She had arrived in the magical realm of Fantasia, a place where dreams took shape and imagination reigned supreme. In Fantasia, Amelia encountered a host of fascinating characters. She met a mischievous unicorn named Stardust, who loved to prance through moonlit meadows and sprinkle stardust on the world. Together, they embarked on a quest to find the lost kingdom of Atlantis, a hidden realm beneath the sea where ancient secrets were said to be buried. As they journeyed through vibrant landscapes and encountered mythical creatures, Amelia and Stardust formed an unbreakable bond. They swam alongside dolphins, soared through the sky on the backs of majestic eagles, and traversed treacherous mountains inhabited by fire-breathing dragons. In Atlantis, they discovered an underwater world filled with breathtaking beauty. They explored ancient temples adorned with shimmering pearls and encountered merfolk, who shared their wisdom and tales of forgotten treasures. As the days turned into nights, Amelia's adventures in Fantasia continued. She visited a land of perpetual winter, where she helped a group of talking animals break a wicked spell cast by an evil sorceress. She traveled to a land of floating islands, where she joined forces with a brave band of pirates to rescue a captured princess. Every night, as Amelia returned to her cozy bed, she marveled at the wonders she had experienced. The key of dreams had unlocked a world of infinite possibilities, and she cherished every moment spent in Fantasia. As time passed, Amelia's adventures in Fantasia inspired her in the waking world. She began to paint vivid pictures, write fantastical stories, and share her experiences with her friends and family. Her dreams fueled her creativity, and her imagination soared to new heights. One day, as Amelia walked along the beach, a gentle breeze carried a familiar melody to her ears. It was the same sweet and melodic tune she had heard on that fateful night when she first met Marina, the mermaid. Following the sound, she found herself standing before the entrance of the hidden grotto once again. Inside the grotto, Marina greeted Amelia with a warm smile. "Welcome back, dear Amelia," she said. "I have been watching your adventures in Fantasia with great joy." Amelia beamed with excitement. "Thank you, Marina. Fantasia has been the most incredible place, and I'm so grateful for the key of dreams." Marina nodded. "You have embraced the magic of dreams and allowed your imagination to flourish. But now, it is time for a new journey, one that will take you beyond the realms of Fantasia." Curiosity twinkled in Amelia's eyes. "Where will this journey take me, Marina?" The mermaid's voice was filled with anticipation. "There is a place called the Everlasting Forest, a realm where the oldest and wisest trees reside. They hold the knowledge of the world within their ancient roots. It is a place of wisdom and enlightenment." Amelia's heart fluttered with excitement. She had always been fascinated by nature and the mysteries it held. To explore a forest filled with ancient wisdom was a dream come true. Marina handed Amelia a small acorn pendant. "This acorn pendant will guide you to the entrance of the Everlasting Forest," she explained. "Follow its glow, and you will find yourself in a realm where nature's secrets are waiting to be discovered." Amelia thanked Marina for her guidance and bid her farewell once again. With the acorn pendant clasped around her neck, she stepped through the portal, ready to embark on her new adventure. As Amelia arrived at the entrance of the Everlasting Forest, she gasped in awe. Towering trees, their branches reaching toward the heavens, welcomed her. The air was thick with the scent of moss and earth, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves, painting dappled patterns on the forest floor. Amelia wandered deeper into the forest, her senses alive with the whispers of the wind and the gentle rustling of leaves. She encountered wise old owls perched on branches, their eyes filled with ancient knowledge. They shared stories of the forest's history and the interconnectedness of all living beings. Guided by the acorn pendant's soft glow, Amelia stumbled upon a hidden grove bathed in golden light. In the center stood a majestic tree, its branches stretching wide and its roots spreading deep into the earth. This was the tree of wisdom, the oldest and most revered tree in the everlasting forest. Approaching the tree with reverence, Amelia placed her hand on its rough bark and closed her eyes. In that moment, she felt a surge of energy, as if the tree was sharing its wisdom with her. Visions flooded Amelia's mind, images of harmony between humans and nature, of forests teeming with life, and of a world where all beings lived in balance. The tree of wisdom whispered secrets of healing herbs, ancient rituals, and the importance of nurturing the earth. Amelia spent days and nights in the everlasting forest, immersing herself in its wonders. She learned to communicate with woodland creatures, understanding their language of chirps, hoots, and rustles. She discovered hidden waterfalls and shimmering pools where fairies bathed under the moonlight. Each night, Amelia returned to her cottage by the sea, carrying the wisdom of the forest within her heart. She shared her experiences with her grandparents, who listened with awe and wonder, their eyes sparkling with joy. As time passed, Amelia became a guardian of nature, using her newfound knowledge to protect the environment and inspire others to cherish and preserve the beauty of the earth. She organized tree planting events, taught children about the wonders of the natural world, and painted vibrant murals that celebrated the interconnectedness of all living things. The Key of Dreams had opened the door to extraordinary adventures for Amelia, leading her to realms of imagination and guiding her to discover the wisdom of the everlasting forest. With each new journey, she grew in wisdom, compassion, and the boundless power of her imagination. And so, dear child, the story of Amelia and her extraordinary adventures comes to a close for now. But remember, the Key of Dreams exists within each of us. It is up to you to unlock the door to your own magical realms, to let your imagination soar, and to embark on incredible journeys that will shape your dreams and inspire your waking world. Good night, and may your dreams always be filled with wonder and possibility.